let's get started. So, as you've been traversing this hellish landscape, it's basically the terrain's actually a lot different down here south of the river. You notice it's very rocky. There are jagged mountain peaks completely covering the entire horizon to your south. Again, when you look up to the sky, you just see this swirling red menace of fiery energy above you, and smoke looms out of all of these mountain peaks as you make your way over towards the maggot pits. Here's a bit of artwork of what it may look like around this terrain, and of course there is an absence of any of the blood war. A little bit of the blood war had spilled out onto the south bank of the river, but you don't see any thousands of demons and devils fighting each other off into the distance here. It's just legions of dragons swooping around, and the elements are affected by all the elements of the dragons around this area. So when the fireball does screech down, it actually does come out as a blob of poison. Everyone make a dex save. It's a massive bubbling 30-foot diameter sphere of poisonous energy. It sort of,
that shouldn't be so low.
It screams down, hits the ground, just disperses into a vapor. It burns your skin. And I'll make it for Cos as well. Let's have a look here. Alright, Alder tries to make a dex save too. I think he's got evasion as well. He should have.
Yep.
I think he does anyway. I don't see it on his sheet, but maybe he didn't update it. I better double check that. I think rangers get evasion, don't they? Does anyone know?
Yeah, they do. I know he's the hunter class, so he should have that.
Let me have a look. Alright, this is why I don't like controlling other people's characters, because I don't know everything that they got. Hunter. Multi-attack, evasion, level 15. He can choose between evasion, stand against a tide, or uncanny dodge. Chose uncanny dodge, so no evasion, unfortunately.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
it splashes
uncanny
down.
dodge is still pretty good.
I also have to make it for Sim as well. The simulacrum. Simon.
Yeah, Simon should be good, right?
I thought he was dead.
No. He was also basically, he just followed a Shire. He jumped in after a Shire into the River Styx.
Oh. How is he still alive? He's made out of ice.
He's made out of ice and magic.
Magic.
So
Seb
is that
could-
fire too.
Seb
Fire
could he
magic.
Seb, could he have entered with the 21 temp H? No, so the 20 temp HP of what is that? Inspiring leader. Since we've been gone for days, or I don't remember if he had it.
Now, everyone took a long rest, so I'll say that you can have a long rest and he can be inspired. How much hit points is it? 22?
20, 18. My level plus. Yep, so 20.
Okay. Alright, luckily for him, he does make the dex save. Okay, Arsene, you're hit for 44 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Narcissus.
Wait, are you? Oh, okay.
You're also hit for. You're actually hit for 95 points of poison damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Vincent, you are hit for 95 points of poison damage.
Actually used the second one because for some reason all my proficiencies were gone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you because of you went stupid for a second.
All right.
Oh right.
I forgot.
You have +6, right? So it would be 21. All right, you made the save.
Oh. Okay.
You take. Are you going to use your reaction to block it all?
I don't have that anymore.
Oh, you don't?
All right, he got rid of.
Wait, Seb,
Yeah.
is it too late for me to use one of my Indomitables?
Yeah, you can use it. Alrighty, that is still a fail. Do you have any more left?
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I think you should use it.
go ahead and use it. Don't mind, I accidentally clicked on an attack roll too.
It's taking a little while to come up.
He's gonna hit.
Alright, you
He's
make
gonna
the
hit
save.
that fireball.
You still hit for
gonna
44
hit it.
points of poison damage. Sorry, did I say 40? 44? I meant 40. It's supposed to be 49. No, I can't even do math for some reason. 47 points of poison damage. It's supposed to be 47 points. Alright, Ashire, you make the save barely, and you take 47 points of poison damage. And you're hit by the full brunt of it for 95 points of poison damage. And Vincent, you're hit for 47. And Alda is directly hit for 95 points of poison damage. The whites are unaffected. Sim makes the stave. He's hit for 47 points of damage. That causes him to be injured. But he's not below half health. And that's it.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
You just get hit by 95. You just got hit for 95 damage.
Yep. And you also need to update your hit points, Arsene.
I did. I decreased it.
It doesn't say that you have. It's still showing you as full hit points.
Hold on.
Did you do your maximum or your current?
Oh no, like I did it from my character sheet, and
Wait, let me have a look.
Okay.
It still says you're on 129. You're on 115.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just put that because I had the 20 temp, and then like I did the 115.
Oh, you had 10 hit points. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason it's not. Wait, what's going
Yeah,
on with your token? Let me have a look.
Yeah. Question: do you still have up the map screen? Because I can't see my token or anything.
I have the overland map on. Wait,
Oh,
for
okay.
some reason your token is. Let me have a look here. It didn't.
Is it?
Yeah, that's weird.
Is
It didn't
mine's? Is mine's? Oh, okay, sorry. Is mine's getting messed up with Simon's?
No, it shouldn't be. I saved them as separately now, so they
Okay.
should not be linked at all.
Okay.
Let me just double check something.
Okay.
Or maybe it is messing it up still. With the
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, hey, man.
Yeah, that is weird that it's not updating properly.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just see something. One more thing. Let me try and resave your token.
Okay.
Okay, so that happened at the end of 1 hour of travel, and oh, I think maybe the API is down as well. That might have something to do with it. Okay, so you guys get to choose which direction you want to travel in.
Oh man, I would love to go to the Pillar of Skulls.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, what happened with the fireball?
Oh, we just get. Oh, you.
We just got immediately slammed by one,
Yeah.
and you didn't make the save, right?
Yeah.
So you took 95 damage.
Whoa!
So I will tell Simon. Maybe we should. You should heal us up, buddy. Got any of those good old healing spells?
Alrighty.
That's,
Yeah. He asks you what kind of healing you want.
What's
got,
that one that?
Or vitality.
Yeah, that one. Aura vitality.
Yeah, I can do one too, and then that'd be 20d6 plus 5.
Oh man, I love hearing that cat. Not gonna lie.
Kitty likes.
I thought I was in my mic where you couldn't hear her.
Alright,
Sam, how would
provide 69
Aura-
points of healing.
how would Aura Vitality work with the Gift of the Ever Living Ones?
Can you post that ability
Yeah,
for me?
I'll put it up. Yeah. Whenever I regain hit points while my familiar is within 100 feet of me, I treat the dice rolls to determine the hit points I regain as if they were rolled as maximum value for me.
So, whatever hit points you get will become maxed. So you'll get 12 healing per bonus action that you get used to heal with.
And
Wow, that was-
so yep,
148
yeah, that
on the
much.
table.
Yep. Like two auras up. So all right, let's start getting patched up first. We got 2 minutes, and then we're moving.
So oh sorry, I was just muted then. So yeah, so obviously if you choose like the two lower, like the 2 1s or something, and then like take those, it's like metagaming. So you'd have to basically just exclude some of the dice and roll them separately for your self tree and to get them maxed out. You
Alright.
understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Is really it's supposed to be 2d6 every round that you get, but to save time we're obviously just pulling it all up and dividing it. But for an ability like that it'll have to be instead you can choose to take you know two rounds worth of that healing and then heal 24 sort of thing. So
Alright.
But how much are you guys healing for now?
Well, for now, I would need probably about I would probably take 10 so I can at least be close to full, and you guys could, if you guys need any more.
Alright, that leaves you guys with 138.
Elder, how about you fill up because you took 96 fucking damage. So, how much do you need? Because you're also a melee guy.
I probably could eat up most of it. Let's see. Yeah, let's just say if you let me take both of them, you would literally have about 20 left.
I can probably
I don't need anything.
I got second wind, and short rest is really quick in this realm, so I'm not worried about
60. So if I take all the 69 and 60, you'll have 19 health left, or 19 hit points left to distribute. Is that what you want me to do if I go full?
yeah.
Alright, you've taken 96.
So
No, if I take the 69 and then roughly 70 or 60 of the 79, that's all I'll need to get the full. I'm at 116 and I'm at 176, so I'm 60 short. So I need another
Right.
60 right now.
So you got, if you take all that, then there's 9 healing left, including what Arsene got.
No, there'll be 19 before anybody takes that.
How many hit points do you need?
I need another 60 and the only thing that would be left then would be the 79, so it'd be 19.
Wait. Sorry, wait. Let's just start again, because I'm getting confused as hell here. So there
What
is
is
100.
your current hit point?
Wait, guys. Just
No. Let's keep it simple. Let's
can you guys hear me?
listen to this way.
Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Can you just
Yeah.
guys just stop talking for a second, please? Okay. So Alda, how many hit points do you need?
Let's break it this way, Zeb. 69 and 79. 69 if I take
Alright.
fully
Just
is gone.
just
Okay.
69.
And then
Just stop. It's a simple question.
129. 129.
Okay,
129.
129. That's
129.
all I need to know. Okay, 148 take 129 is 19 hit
Okay.
points. That's what I said. Arsene takes 10, and then there's 9 left. Who's taking the other 9?
If no one else wants it, I'll take the 9.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep, sounds
Alright.
good to me.
I'll
Now.
use my 5th level spell slot for Cure Wounds on myself to make it maximum. That way I don't do the Aura Vitality thing.
Do we have any healing potions in our party loot, real quick?
Do you need
I
more?
think we do. I'd rather have us not waste any healing slots. You know what I mean? So I'd rather down a few potions, you know?
Okay.
And it says we have 4 regular potions of healing. Or should I go ahead and use just a potion of greater healing right now?
Hey,
I would
Narcissus. I think my good old Simulcrum, whose spell slots I really haven't used, is not long for this world. So I'll have him drop a 2nd level Cure Wounds into your face.
Alrighty. And your hit points is currently on 0 as well for some reason, Narcissus. It's showing an empty hit point bar. So, how much do you have?
I think. Okay, so from the was the inspiring speech before or after the meteor?
It didn't happen for
So-
you guys.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay, so I was at 141.
As
And I
everyone's
thought-
standing around healing and discussing potion metrics, I'm going to start giving an inspiring speech.
So then half of that
That
meteor
takes
was
10
like
minutes, right, for the
46, right?
speech?
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to roll for another random
Whoa,
encounter.
No, no, oh.
So
You
the
guys,
meteor.
you guys got the temp hit points, and but you've got the 10 minutes to heal. But it's very, very dangerous to stand out here for 10 minutes out in the open.
Forgot about that. My bad, guys. I won't do that.
Alright, so a 2nd level cure wounds for Narcissus.
Don't forget to add
The life
life
cleric.
stuff. Yep.
So that's 11 healing for you, Narcissus, and also Sim gets 5. 4. Whoops.
Alright.
And
And then let's move towards that Pillar of Skulls, because I forgot how dangerous hell is. I don't know how I forgot that, but...
is there going to be any more healing before you guys head out?
I should probably take a little bit more.
How long did you say our short rests are?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So we could literally just listen to Ashara speaks while we while we wait 5 minutes, because he'll be speaking to us and we'll just be like and fall asleep. 5 minutes. It's like dozing off.
Yeah, but
We
you
could
guys
do
have
that
time
if
for a
you
short
want.
rest as well.
I don't know.
I'd say let's just keep going and use some healing.
Well, you already
Narcissus.
had time.
They're
We are healed. We're
They're
healed.
Yeah,
They're concurrent,
yeah, we
Narcissus,
need,
so you might as well.
yeah,
I could use a little bit more.
yeah.
Just,
so, yeah,
just roll
yes,
just roll a hit
just-
die and you'll get 2d10 12's worth of Song of Rest off of that.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
really want to avoid another.
Are we taking a short rest?
Song of Rest doesn't
Yeah.
stack. They're both the same.
Oh, okay, never
same
mind.
ability. Abilities of the same names don't stack.
So, Narcissus, what we're saying is a short rest takes 5 minutes. That Inspiring Leader thing I did took 10, so you could have taken a short rest in that time anyway. We're not at any more risk.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'll do the same. Couple hit dice.
All right.
And then a song of rest is how much?
20 temp.
Alright, so since I took a short rest, I would get my spell slots back.
Damn
That's supposed to be max.
So the D10 that I rolled there, that would be from Song of Rest, right?
Well, I thought it'd be a D12 now.
I think it is. What
because-
level are you? 18 bard? 17?
Yep.
18.
Wait.
He's got a level of cleric though.
It's
You're right. Damn
D12. So if you spent hit dice, you can roll an extra D12 to heal up. I think Simon will definitely.
It's the
spend
same
that.
anyway.
Wow, you still roll a 3.
Okay. Simon's looking a lot better too. Okay.
Toward the Pillar of Skulls.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this
So-
location name.
Alright. There was also some wyverns swarming around, if you guys remember.
No. Yes, I remember.
And as you guys are resting, a lot have gathered. And
Oh, no.
16 stray wyverns swoop down at you guys during this 10-minute period. They gather and swoop down.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Who decided this 10-minute rest again? Who was this?
The drunk
Guys.
wizard, leave him alone. He forgot it was dangerous.
He was trying to inspire us.
I'm inspired to live.
Do you guys want to teleport out of here
To where?
to the
In the general vicinity of the Pillar of Skulls or whatever.
Damn right I do. That sounds fucking sweet. I love teleporting in
Okay.
skulls. Just
Okay.
two of my favorite things.
All right, I want to teleport all of us in front of the I want to do it like 100
Probably gonna have to
feet.
wait for your turn. I think we're in combat now.
Yeah, and besides, there's a pretty good chance that we could end up like teleporting into the River of Styx
Okay,
No,
if
don't
things
do
go
that.
wrong.
I am not a willing subject right now.
That's a lot of dragons.
Alder, no,
Yeah.
since I was trying to tell Seb. Are we in combat right now?
Yes.
Okay.
By the time you
That's what I was
react,
trying to-
by the time you have enough time to like react and realize that there's a lot of wyverns around you, then we're in initiative.
Oh,
They,
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't. I was. Yeah, I thought they were just flying around, and you were gonna ask us what we wanted to do.
There was
Okay.
eight of them already trailing you guys that have sort of followed you for a bit, and then when the acid fireball hit, they were going to swoop down, but they just continued to fly overhead, and already there are hundreds of dragons flying around the distance, and a few more have joined this flock. And now, as soon as you've started to move, they've all just screeched down, and they're all going to start about 100 feet above you all.
Jeez. Spread out.
Oh shit!
Holy crap.
Alright, I'm gonna roll my initiative one more time for the rod of alertness.
3, 4,
Oh,
5,
So they're not
6.
like your traditional looking dragon. They have scaly legs, leathery wings, and a sinewy tail with a very, very powerful looking poison stinger at the end of it. They're a little bit stumpier, and they don't have the conventional features that a colored, a chromatic, or a dragon would have. So, what did you get on that initiative 6? Oh, you're still up at 7.
yeah, it was worse.
All right, Elder.
So now I may be mistaken, but as a drow, am I not immune to poison? Just throwing that out there.
No, drows don't have poison.
No, it's a
immunity.
joke. It's a darn it.
Unfortunately, no.
Especially as a male.
Nice
during-
try.
There
during all
goes
the
that plan.
venomous words.
There goes that plan. Oh, I'll throw
don't-
myself in front of a run.
You don't find yourself vulnerable to the light here, though. It's not considered sunlight. So
Okay, that's good. Something good. At 100 feet, well, the only thing I could do is bow it. Run? What do you guys want to run?
You got a bow. You can shoot them while they're up there.
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Here we go. 2 shots. I guess I'll go to this one, Zeb.
Okay.
I only see 2 for some reason.
And that hits 13 points of piercing damage. Puts a small injury on it.
Seb, where's everybody's like mine and everybody else's tokens? Okay, never mind. See them.
Oh, gotcha. Here we go.
And that hits as well. 11 points of damage. They're pretty tough creatures. The arrows do rip straight through their soft flesh. Another 3 from Colossus Slayer. It's only
And that would be it.
mildly injured.
Mildly injured. Not.
Alright, does Simon have a default command?
I believe Simon acts on my turn.
Oh, that's right, it does too.
Yeah.
Alright, so the wyverns have been screeching down. They move incredibly quick, and they start flying down. Everyone that moves is going to be now 20 feet above the ground after they finish moving. Sort of darting towards you guys on an angle. And they all seem to just sort of stop and wait for the rest of them to gather, sort of just watching you all hovering above the ground in a very defensive sort of manner, like they're getting ready to react at any moment. And one more. There is a lot of them.
I know. Yeah. Now you want to teleport?
I do now, yes. I'm doing it.
Alright, the whites will...
I don't think it's...
I've rethought my position, and I definitely say teleport.
The whites would defend themselves. Would you have them attack or just dodge, Ashire?
I think I would have them like ready actions to slice it shit.
Okay. Alright, 2 more start flying in. And they start to really close in.
Dang.
Narcissus.
Oh my.
Well, I'm just gonna start shooting at the one that Alder was already aiming at. First one with advantage from Grit.
And that is a hit. 23 points of radiant damage.
This one without Grit.
It's another hit for 22. The wyvern's looking pretty hurt now. And that hits for 32 radiant damage. You're tearing holes through it. Its wings are burning away, and there's not much left of it after that shot. Okay, more start swooping down.
The Wyvern party.
Oh my god. Yeah, we need to get out of here.
No, I can't ask this question. Could be too metagamey.
Okay.
I'll see.
Alright. Alright, guys. It's been fun, but we need to get out of here now. I'm using this with my guitar.
Alright. Where are you
No, wait.
teleporting to?
No, I'm using the helm of teleportation. 100 feet near the 100 feet by the skull spire.
Alright. As you try to teleport, suddenly you're just hit with this incredibly intense heat. You flicker out of existence for a very, very quick moment, and then you're just slammed back onto your feet. The teleportation does not work, and you're hit for 23 points of force damage.
What?
I tried to do 100 feet. It wasn't enough.
Something seems to block you from traveling in that direction through teleportation.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well, that answered that question.
Wow.
You start to realize people aren't traveling by the River Styx because they like a nice leisurely boat ride. Seems to be something about navigating the Nine Hells.
Oh, I forgot to put that in the brochure that we got.
Okay. Well, I think next time I'm gonna try again. Not my turn, but like I still want to get out of here. Okay. Ashai, if you have any ideas, please let me know.
Looks like murder.
Stay alive. Hit well. Kill things.
Yeah. Yeah. Bonus action. I'm gonna use Sanctuary because I feel like I'm gonna need it. I was using the Helm of Teleportation, so
you just cast a leveled spell, so you can't cast another spell.
Oh, okay.
Cantrip, if you're using a bonus action.
So this is my birthday gift, getting 16 wyverns.
Yes, it should have been 18.
It's raging up here.
Wait.
18 wyverns, yes.
And anything else on your
Suddenly
turn,
more
RC?
wyverns show up.
No, not that I can think of.
Alright, hit
So
the EOT.
I'm just gonna. Yep.
Alright, the whites ready their long swords. Drian.
One white has a +3 longsword, the other one has a +3 warhammer.
Does one of them have a +3 greatsword?
Yes, they did.
Ow!
Because we found that in the tome of the Lich guy.
Okay. Well, so one's got a warhammer and one's got a greatsword, right?
Yeah, and they're both +3.
Alright, I'll just put a little marker on the greatsword guy, and then the other one is he's the hammer guy.
It's a contest now, boys.
Alrighty, Drian. Okay, I believe there are
Jumped on your
10
head.
surrounding us.
Hate when cats
I believe there are 10 immediately surrounding us,
No
right?
Yeah,
shit.
all the ones with the wings icon have swooped down diagonally and hover 20 feet above the ground in a defensive position, waiting for the rest. All the other ones are 100 feet.
Okay, what about this one here? Was that one? That one
No,
move or did
only
just-
if it's got the wing icon on it.
Okay. I think this is within. Okay, so that would be. So they're within 20 feet. So okay, so they're within 90 feet. So I'm gonna cast.
Actually, sorry, that one had
Sight.
that one did the one you pinged did move. I forgot to put the wing icon.
1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all of those with the wing icon, I'm gonna use Psychic Scream.
All right, going for the big guns. All right, psychic scream.
Actually, that should be 26, not 20.
All right, they all fly into range very, very aggressively, and suddenly this massive shockwave of energy just wafts over them all. That's 10 of them. I'm gonna make. Actually, you know what? It's impossible for them to make the intelligence save. Yeah, they are still just intelligent enough to be effective. So they all become stunned and take 45 points of psychic damage. And immediately, it's like they're just hit by some unseen force. They start to tumble to the ground. And I'm just going to roll one lot of falling damage for all of them and add it on. They're all going to take an extra 3 falling damage and fall to the ground prone.
Nice.
Wow.
Dude, you dropped a flock of wyverns. That's awesome.
I know, right?
It's like a very heavy metal death scream, and it brings them all flying down.
Alright, let me just do all the damage. They just start tumbling along the ground. Just one by one, like a domino effect. And they also become stunned. They just sit there sort of with their tongue sticking out of their mouths, lollygagged. Just very, very minorly struggling on the ground, like small movements, struggling to do anything. They just quiver. All 10 of them.
I lower my hands and just stand there and look challengingly at the rest.
Alright, that doesn't stop other ones from swooping down. But these ones now, they dash down. This one dashes down here and ends his turn just hovering above Narcissus and Alder. And Ashire.
I can't drag spell templates on. I think it's something to do with my mouse, so I'm gonna swap that out now. But
it depends. You might not have access to it. Depends on the spell.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was looking for a fireball or a lightning bolt. Lightning bolts. But question. Earlier, I think you made a passing comment that there's like pretty much skeletons and everything permeating all around at all times.
Yes, there's basically the ground on which you stand is made from crushed bones.
Wow.
Oh,
this is
shit.
Ashire's in heaven, baby.
Yeah, periodically
Some people-
bones sticking out of the ground everywhere.
Some people call it hell. I call it heaven, and I can't. Macabre.
Alright. Dance Macabre. How many do you get?
With Dance Macabre, I get 5. Yep, 5 skellies. 5 skeletons.
Okay. Oh, I don't have your Dance Macabre skellies here. Let me try and transfer them quickly.
I added a Dance Macabre attack for skeletons on the normal skeleton in the character sheet there.
Okay, do they get other abilities better? Like more hit points or something? Or is
They
it just
do,
their
they
attacks?
Yep, their attacks get a bonus equal to my proficiency. So they, with my class feature, they get a plus 11 to all their damage, which is pretty fucking.
Oh shit!
How many do you get?
5.
Okay. But did you want to summon
Everyone's
them?
Around me.
Alright, so yeah, just corpses just burst up out of the ground surrounding you. Still clinging on to some of the skill that they had left in life, and some of the armor and rusty weapons that they had as well that they died with. And they're just surrounded with this shroud of necrotic energy bolstering them, and they look angry.
I will command them and the whites to kill this random poor ass wyvern. You know what? This one here. No, fuck it. I'll command them to kill like this random wyvern here and start working their way around the circle.
Alrighty. So do they roll separate initiative? They should, right, for this one?
That's the way we've been doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. It will usually specify though. I would say yes, these ones are definitely going to roll initiative. I'm only going to roll 1 for all of them though. And
Thank you.
They're going to go on 8. Let me add him in.
That
he's
means
gonna
they go after it right now.
Yes. They'll go after this wyvern. Alright, so the command is to... Sorry, shoot.
To kill this wyvern. I'm giving that to my my whites and them.
Okay. And anything else on your turn?
Nope, that was action and bonus action. Actually, I will move to kind of position myself for better lightning here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then past turn.
It's like the new Smash Bros. A new fighter has joined the battle.
EOT?
Oh shit. Yep, sorry. I was scrolling up. There we go. I said, there we go. There we go.
Alright. Another wyvern swoops in, very, very badly injured. It dashes down towards Alder. And the 5 skeletons, they are going to unleash a volley of arrows. And...
Oh, nope. You're clicking the wrong damage, my friend. They should have plus 11, so there's no way they got a 10.
Wait, there's only 1. Oh, I see, I've done it. I've actually got a separate character sheet for the Dance Macabre skeletons, but I've got to add them,
my mistake.
Add them in. Alright, well, there's an extra, 6 damage onto each one, right?
Actually, it's an extra. Hold on, they're adding 6 right now. It's an extra 5 on each one. I had it reversed.
An extra. Oh, you got 20
So-
intelligence. Because it's
Hold on a
showing.
second.
It's showing plus 14 on. It's showing an extra 6 on the one that you've got here.
Do I have? Oh, it's
Didn't
22
you read a
intelligence.
book
That's
that-
22.
Yeah, never mind.
It is plus 6.
You read a
Alright.
book that made you a smart boy.
So
I
I'll
did.
add an extra 30 damage. Every single arrow hits.
And that sweet crit.
Alright, so that is 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's have a look here. Yes, they just completely decimate that wyvern. They fill it full of arrows and it just drops to the ground dead.
Ah!
Alright, they put their bows down and look around for the next target. Vincent.
It's coming.
Alright, I move up to this one. Turn my mace into a battle axe and smack it 3 times.
And that hits 25 slashing damage. And you hit again for 30 more.
Alright.
And that hits for 30 slashing damage. The wyvern's soft flesh makes good for your axe. It rips straight through it, and you leave the wyvern very badly injured.
Actually, I'm going to action surge and do 3 more.
I like your style.
Right? Just got to get him out.
Alright, you swing again and you slice its head clean off. It hits the ground dead.
That's
Yeah, I
brutal.
made the perfect sound for that too.
And I'll move up to the next one and do the same thing for 2 more times.
Alright, you have advantage. And you slice it for 27 points of damage. And another 28. Alright, it's almost dead. Alright, this wyvern, it actually flies off. It sees what's happening and just flies off towards the mountains.
Nope.
Retreat!
And so does this one. Alright, where is this guy at? Alright, they're all gonna start flying off now. The ones that haven't swooped in yet. They break away at the last second, do a bit of a turn and 180 it back towards the mountains, far off towards the horizon.
Run away!
To the
Run away!
southeast.
Every wyvern. Every
Yeah,
wyvern. for
Draconic
himself.
is your dip.
Alda.
Alright. Gonna go after that one. Stole my longbow and pull out my swords.
Alright, as you're pulling the swords out, you just sing! You slice ribbons through the wyvern.
Do you want to roll another d20 to see if you cut off a limb?
Yeah, I do. I want to see there
A
is.
trophy.
No, darn it.
It's not because you didn't cut
Alright.
one off, it's just there's none left to cut off after that swing. You already
Oh,
cut
I
one
pressed
off.
the dice.
cubed him.
You didn't even mean
I'll
to attack
move-
him. You were just drawing your sword and he happened to have got in the way.
He's like, let me help you with that.
Alright, you have
We'll go
It's
this
like
way.
one of those samurai moves.
And that
Oh.
hits. You got advantage there. Stun.
No. Oh, that's what I do. Okay.
14 slashing. And another one from Colossus.
Don't forget your Vorpal longsword.
No, I'm using a rapier, so I can just use dexterity instead.
Ah, okay.
And that hits for 16 piercing.
And that would be it then.
Forget if you have any rogue, but that advantage would allow you to just sneak attack.
Alright, the wyverns, do they get to, well, even if they could repeat the saving throw, I'm gonna say this combat is over. All they can do is just quiver there on the ground into their inevitable death.
I embrace all my skeletons. Slancha, hey, it's been a while.
As he's doing that, I'll just go to a wyvern and blast it in the face.
It's
They're Italian.
it's almost
they're
sad to
Italian
see them
skeletons
quiver
now.
like that until you realize their intentions. 4,600 XP each.
Dude, we just
Damn.
massacred that.
No, all thanks to Drian for that one.
That was
I
awesome.
know.
Yeah, that was great.
Drian, you the real MVP for that.
Towards the Temple of Skulls.
Where's the Gatorade at?
Yeah. Hey, Seb,
Yeah.
could I, witnessing the failed teleport, could I make an Arcana check to see
Yeah.
if I know why? Let's see.
Of course.
24.
So, the Nine Hells is ultimately ruled by Asmodeus, the ruler of every layer. You guys have met him. Now, he ultimately controls everything that happens within every single layer. He's the ultimate and undisputed ruler of the Nine Hells. Now, he created the Nine Hells. In fact, legend says that he was a fallen angel that toppled from the heavens down into the hells, and the impact creator that he made when he hit the surface of the ground here, it caused a ripple effect of 9 layers as he fell further and further and deeper and down to the ultimate realm of Nessus. And they say even his tears that he weeps when he thinks about losing his angelhood and what happened from his full of grace are the fireballs that rain down from the skies. Now, it's fairly common knowledge for anyone who studies the planes to know, or particularly for obviously with a 24, you have studied the planes quite a bit, that traversing through the 9 hells, you can only do it through the will of Asmodeus, and anyone who tries to travel by any means other than the river Styx will get lost. You can travel on foot, of course. You will be sought after if you're not welcome here. You were invited by Asmodeus, so it doesn't make complete sense why he would not allow you to teleport willingly through Avernus. But you seem to be restricted in that sense to travel forward. But
Next time I've sent.
it can work the same way as well. So even if you try to teleport like into Avernus from a material plane, you won't be able to teleport anywhere you want. You'll only be able to teleport to like the Lake of Despond or a place where Asmodeus wills it. It may work the same for leaving as well, but you cannot be 100% sure. It all depends on Asmodeus's will.
Gonna prepare sending
Make
next
him
time.
mad.
Ask him.
That's hard. That's hard to do. He just told us to leave. He just told us to get the hell out of here.
We entertain him, I imagine.
I mean, are we sure he's not
Right
a
now we
green
do.
or something?
Towards the
What?
skulls.
Let us make our way towards the Pillar of Skulls.
I'm sure you guys noticed I
Indeed.
just put everyone's tokens here because we've got usually a changing party composition, just so we get reminded of who's in the party and
Yeah.
Okay.
and whatnot.
That's mostly my fault.
Well,
Sorry about that.
no, it's not no one's fault. Just plain Sir Skeleton, one of your skeletons. It's his fault. All right, so
Yeah.
you've got a choice of which hex to go into. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's one of these southwesterly hexes, I presume.
Yes.
You guys want to have a preference between straight west or southwest?
I'd prefer this one.
Yeah, it just looks nicer, the Southwest.
Alrighty.
Yep. I like Southwest Airlines.
Alright.
My skeleton's less than an hour, so I don't know when they're gonna be up.
It does take 1 hour to traverse the hex, but you've got like about 10 minutes or so at the end of. So if there's another encounter, you'll have them for this encounter.
Gotcha.
let
Could
me
I
have
have,
a look. Yeah.
while we're walking, could I have roused them with a speech to give them temp HP because they're the only ones who haven't benefited? Or is it okay? I'll just update that. Cool.
Alright. Again, you travel along this harsh, never-ending wasteland. And the dragons, the legions of dragons are flying overhead. They're so dense, they almost blot out the sky. You see all of these minor mountains around here, the smaller sort of hilly regions, as you can see on the map. And there are 8 fully grown green dragons flying around the base of this hill, a few hundred feet away from you all.
Oh shit.
Alright, I was joking about this in the chat before. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to turn to Simon and say, hey, dog, use that wish spell. I want to give everyone resistance to poison damage. Pull that trigger.
Does he have a 9th level slot?
Does, because
does he?
Arsene did when I made him.
Did he use it? I think he may have used it for something.
We took a long rest.
We took like an 8-hour-long rest.
He can't recall. He can't recover spell slots.
I don't know if he did.
Right. Oh yeah,
I don't remember.
On his sheet it says he doesn't have the 9th level slot.
Oh yeah.
I'll trust you. It's been a month.
Yeah, I think you guys used it for something.
Yeah.
I think we used it. Oh yeah. Yeah, no.
He's missing his 9th level slot. He's missing a 3rd and 2 first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would just have to make a new one to get a 9th level one.
I'll do that eventually.
Alright.
You see that too.
I'm just gonna go invisible.
I will.
I'm just like, I'll stay that way.
Alrighty.
I will also go invisible because.
How long does a cloak of invisibility have invisibility for again? Wasn't it like 2 hours or something?
Yes. But you can't. After 2 hours, it stops working.
Right. I'll save it for like combat.
Okay. So the green dragons are not like directly in your way. You can go around them if you wish.
Yeah, let's go around them. I do wish.
Yeah, let's not take the dragon by the mouth.
There is 8 fully grown trained green dragons.
I do not want to go that way. Yes, we're not going there.
You guys are forced to head due west now to avoid the dragons, and another hour is up. Let me have a look what happens. So, unfortunately, all the dance macabre skeletons will go bye-bye. Yep. And you see about 4 of the wyverns have returned at this stage. They're keeping a considerable distance of about 1,000 feet away from you. You see these tiny little dots sort of flying around, keeping a very, very safe distance. Only 4 of them. They don't seek to try and attack. Okay, let me mark the hours as well. So that was the 3rd hour. I've got the at the top right hand corner, I got a marker of how many hours you've traveled every day per se. Alright, so 7th hours. Alright, so due west or southwest?
Yeah, I'd say west.
Yeah, well, southwest was dragons last time, so let's go west.
Sounds about right.
Is there gonna be a donkey with one of those dragons? I'm just really curious.
Let's get waffles.
Alright.
Wait, Jade, isn't that the one mule that we had?
Alright, so this time you guys see a dragon sort of screeching towards you all through the thick haze of smoke overhead. Now you also are close to the Pillar of Skulls now. You basically see it's exactly as it's described. It is a massive pillar made completely of skulls, and it extends up as far as you can see, at least a mile. It just goes up and up and up.
I could just see Asher taking apart this spire and just stuffing them in the bag of holding.
One by one.
Just like, don't mind me, I'm just taking apart your building that you took the time to
He
make.
makes a skeleton entirely out of skulls to use in a fight.
Alright, you guys do have an encounter now. So as you're traveling, there is a red dragon swooping down.
Oh.
And he's mounted as well. On his
Oh.
back, you see a yellowish skinned Githyanki. It looks like perhaps one of the ones that you had encountered when you first came here to Avernus. The Githyanki is mounted on the back of the dragon, and he's swooping down towards you. What do you guys do?
Does he appear to be doing it in a hostile manner?
He's you can make an insight check, I guess.
Don't worry, I got this. I got a plus 11.
Rolls a 1.
Alright, so that was for Ashaya to make the insight check.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
let's see.
usually when I'm asking someone, it's their
Okay.
character.
Oh, sorry.
14.
Right. So, I mean, he's coming in very, very quick, and he does look quite angry. You're not sure if he's going to immediately attack or not.
I'm gonna summon Daemon by my side.
I'll yell out, I guess. What are you again? You, clearly you saw our capabilities, and we killed you. Not here to fight, I assume. And that's, I think, all I can do.
Alright, so you're, Daemon's a bearded devil now, isn't he? Alright, you summon him
Yep.
next to your
Yeah.
side.
Does he keep leveling up? He's moving up the chain?
Yeah, you missed it. He swapped from like a spine devil into a man with a snake beard.
Yep,
That's
and
awesome.
He had a Pokemon evolution. It was fun. It was great.
Alright,
There's also
you're yelling out to him, Ashaya, but he's like several hundred feet away, and he's, about 100 feet away, and he's sort of flying through the air, so he can't really hear you.
Gotcha.
But he does sort of just stop like midair when he gets close to above you guys, and then just starts slowly lowering himself. And
if we're not rolling initiative, I will flip up my cloak of invisibility.
alright.
I'll have Simon, Bardic Inspiration, Arsene,
Okay.
and then turn to Arsene and say, "Time for you to shine, diplomat."
Okay. All right.
Alright, as he sees you guys casting some spells, he decides to cast some spells too.
Wait, hold on. You didn't really say anything. Can he understand me, by the way, or am I just speaking out of my ass right now?
So he's going to land on the ground, and just sort of the massive dragon, the red dragon, just ends with his clawed feet perched onto the rough ground of Avernus's crust. The dragon itself looks quite happy to be mounted by the Gith. And the Gith himself has a bit of a smirk on his face. I remember you.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I remember you too.
And the dragon swings its body around so the Gith is facing you all. Well. We've come quite a ways, haven't we?
Indeed. We gave you a good show, right?
You all got lucky, but I must say,
I don't know.
you are quite tough.
Well, thank you. I get that a lot. So what brings you around these parts?
Oh, don't worry about me. I was just leaving. Like my new ride?
It's nice. How did you get one of those?
A gift from the Dragon
gift?
Queen.
How did you work for her?
Do I work for her? You uneducated fools.
I'm just well, I wouldn't know how else you would get one of those powerful dragons.
Yes.
So I just assumed you were working.
Our Queen and the Dragon Queen have long since forged a pact. Blackkeith, the Lich Queen, the Queen of Tunarath, my Queen, is in great favor of the Dragon Queen, and I have been chosen to deliver these goods for appraisal. So I might beckon you all for your humble opinion. What do you think of this baby? And the dragon seems to be quite pleased by the thought of being appraised. So the red dragon has these sort of slightly dull, deep red, thick scales, almost with a sheen like metal, and it's got fairly small pupils, and it definitely looks fully grown, but it sort of presents itself like a stage animal. Well,
it's very powerful. It sure scared us when you were coming down towards us.
The dragon bats its eyelids at you, like and it looks powerful, yes, but how does it stand? How is its build?
Ferocious, very fiery. Not to be messed. A lot of good things. I'm going down. I'm going down the list.
Truly majestic. Looks to be quite fast.
Yes, very.
He
yes
jumps off the dragon, and he does have his hand close to the hilt of a massive sword slung over his back, but he sort of rests his hands on the side of the dragon, strokes it. The dragon sort of perches up on its hind legs, inhales, and unleashes a massive scorch of fiery breath that extends 60 feet up into the air. A big bloom that dissipates into a blossom of smoke, moving up to join the rest of the clouds of smoke overhead.
Very nice. Too bad we don't have one of those, because that's still very impressive. Anyway, we can get one.
You are not worthy.
Well, I mean, how can we prove ourselves worthy?
Never are you worthy.
Never?
I'm not even sure if you're worthy to praise this majestic beast. Make a persuasion check, Arsene.
Oh, shoot. I will. Okay, hold on. Gotta get my sheet up. What did I get?
She says you are worthy.
Oh, shoot. Yes.
And she will allow you to pay her tribute. Now, pay her tribute.
Okay. What's a tribute? How much? Well, how much were we talking about?
What do you have to offer her? She says she loves treasure.
Treasure?
Oh,
What's
yes.
something real? Oh, okay, gotta give me 1 moment, Sam. We gotta look in the lovely party loot.
You wouldn't want to disappoint her now.
No, of course not. Um, um, help me out, Drian. Find something really like a lot.
All right.
Ooh, we got a sack of garlic.
No, we're not giving you
It's 30 years old.
Yeah, just we're looking for, because I know we have a lot of stuff, so that's giving it treasure is not a problem.
Let's see here. Black pearl.
Pearl.
Aquarium, sapphire, small gold idol. Oh, we got a lot of stuff in there.
Hmm.
Give it the orb of dragonkind.
No, not that one. Not that one. I was saving that for a special occasion.
You think that'll probably do?
I had it planned.
That powerful artifact. That'll cut it.
They're just creating a final boss.
It's- we can give it a magic. Do we have any? Because we could give it. Okay, treasure. Sorry, Seb.
I would.
You don't want to keep
I would
her waiting
pull
now,
up,
do you?
I'll give
No.
I'll
I'm
put
gonna
a staff
pull out
of
of
charming in
the-
your hand.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm gonna pull out the huge box that we have that used to contain vampire slaying tools, but now it's empty because we already used all the tools. But it's still in an amazing, beautiful looking box. I've been taking care of it. It's made of leather. It has like those bronze clasps on it and everything. And I pull it out, and then I'll open it up since it's empty, and I'll put the
5,000
one
gold.
of our magic harps in there.
And I'll pony up one of my staffs of charming because we have two, and a elemental gem, the fire one, because I don't think they're going to be much use here. Just saying.
All right, you gather that treasure, and the dragon seems thoroughly impressed. Ah, she seems thoroughly impressed. You deem her with very high standards. I'm not going to say I'm not disappointed. I was absolutely dying to give my new ride a whirl, but jumps back on the dragon. I guess we'll have to leave this for another day. Goodbye. And he takes off on the back of the dragon.
What just happened?
After he goes ahead and leaves, I will decloak.
Yeah, after he disappears, if Arsene says that, I'll go, we got rid of some junk in our trunk.
Oh, okay.
Or rather,
Pretty
a trunk
much.
full of junk.
So he took the treasure and left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Takes it. You guys get
I was looking for-
4,500 XP.
Sorry about that.
Wow,
I couldn't find any better ones.
I was trying to find a gift where the dragon was like winking at Donkey, but I couldn't find anything. And then you find that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go to the pillars.
You could tell that the Gith Yankee was really edging for a fight, but he seemed to sort of listen to the dragon as well, who was not talking, but you could definitely tell they had some sort of telepathic communication going on there.
Oh, okay.
And an hour later, you finally arrive at the Pillar of Skulls.
Nice.
Right. So, the Pillar of Skulls, exactly as the name would suggest, as you're closing in on it, it seems to just approach higher and higher towards the sky, seemingly an endless pillar made of thousands, if not tens of thousands, of skulls. Now, the pillar itself, I should have a handout for you guys. Let's have a look here. Alright, let me just show you guys a little bit of artwork. So
we gave her one of the harps, and what was the other thing?
One of the staffs of charming and the red elemental, one of the elemental gems.
Alright, as you approach the pillar of skulls, it's obviously a massive landmark. It's made of actual skulls. You see a lot of the skulls are these twisted demonic skulls, varying in sizes from tiny little skulls, no bigger than the size of a pea, to massive skulls that jut out of the side of it, the size of a house. You can't see the top of it, and it seems to stand near a ledge where there is an easy walk down into a massive cave system. It basically just rests at the top of a cave through a nice steady path, a rocky path that leads downwards. Now, as you guys approach, one of the skulls opens its mouth. Well then.
Hello.
Hello.
What's all this about then? You've come to visit, have you?
Yes.
Yeah, we're tourists.
Well, have you come to ask us a question, have you?
Question? I don't know. How
Oh
this works.
no! Don't ask him any
Don't
attention.
ask. No, don't start. Yeah.
Well,
Can I?
you can ask 5 questions, but it'll cost you.
We'll keep our questions for later. We just want to go inside.
Alright, in between the layers of skulls, you see this writhing, putrid flesh just sort of squirming around. It seems to be like some sort of fleshy glue that keeps all the skulls together. And it just looks like a humanoid skull that's talking to you guys. And then some other skulls start speaking as well. Oh, you don't need to listen to him then! He's gonna tell you nothing but lies! Listen to me! I'll take payment! I'll tell you whatever you need to know! And then you hear another, like, hissing sound. Ah, listen to none of them! Listen to me, I tell the truth. I have the greatest pool of knowledge. And all of the, dozens of skulls just start chattering all at once.
Oh God.
Wait, hold on.
Ah, listen to
Wait,
me!
hold on. Hold on. Oh shoot! I know that one.
Is one of them like ranting on about some guy named He-Man?
Not quite. Then suddenly you just hear like the original skull just yell out in this booming voice. Silence! I'm the one talking here. So then, what'll it be? Have you come to ask the questions or not?
No, we came to go inside.
You want to go down there? Are you mad at it?
Yeah. I mean, we're down here, so I mean, I don't know how mad we can get.
This whole time I'm like poking them and like inspecting them, looking at their teeth like you would like a racehorse.
One of them try to bite. Try to bite your
Oh, damn.
finger.
Lively.
Oh, you don't want to be going down there, you don't.
Why is that?
You've already asked
Too
a
late.
lot of questions now. If I'm going to answer any of these, I'm going to need a payment. One sacrifice will do.
What?
No, thank you.
You don't like my prices?
We just want to go to. We just want to go inside. That's all.
I said I'd rather have your friendship, and I try that.
Oh, no.
Alright, you
Oh, no,
try
you're
to
gonna take
use
damage,
command
that's it.
undead, but it does not
I
work.
was just gonna try.
They don't seem to actually be undead, even given the fact of their appearance.
Huh.
Oh, none of that,
Well,
then!
Alright, we want to go down there. Let us in.
Oh, no one's stopping you!
Okay.
All right, now.
Bye.
Yeah, I guess we'll start heading in that direction.
I'll light the lantern of revealing and start walking down.
You guys start heading down into this system of tunnels. Alright. Just going into a random cave. What's the worst that could happen?
In hell, nonetheless.
Nothing.
Wait, hold on. I actually got an idea. If we really do need a sacrifice, Simon.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can. I mean, you were gonna kill them off anyways.
No, I was gonna wait for him to die of natural causes.
No, that's a long time.
Yeah. And I don't know what kind of sacrifice he needs. I mean, we didn't really push that very far.
Well, he said one sacrifice will do. And I'm thinking all the skulls were sacrifices.
I'm just moving.
Tree
you
it.
guys-
No, I'm kidding.
So you guys head down to this jagged sort of tunnel that it gets very, very warm. You travel for about 10 minutes or so, and it just turns into a bit of a tunnel, like an underground tunnel, that's no more than 10 feet wide and 10 feet high. It's very, very dark. So for light sources, does anyone need light sources?
I got the lantern of revealing going.
Alright, that's 60 feet of bright and 30 feet of dim.
So is that in one direction or all around? And does that that would probably reveal me being invisible?
It does. It's a radius. So it will unfortunately, but you can always just put the hood over it. This is a very, very big map, so just be warned. It may take a second load, and you may not be able to look at your thing straight away. I'll set it up for you guys.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Alright, so as you head down into this this cave system, you're probably pretty happy about this, Ashaya. You find the floor seems to be blanketed beneath bones. Bones and bones and bones. You can, I'm gonna say, just
Bones up,
given
bones up, bones.
your necromancer school of magic, Ashaya, you're pretty knowledgeable about what type of bones belong to creatures. They're dragon bones. Hundreds and hundreds of dragon bones.
Oh
So-
my god.
Oh, damn.
As you head down to this tunnel, you find a heap of creatures, humanoids and drakes. These humanoids wear these strange masks, spiky looking masks, and these drakes, they're basically these dragonoid type creatures. They have a massive horn protruding out of their head. They are four-legged, and they have a very, very thick tail. They're like just a strange-looking dragonoid creature. As you guys enter, they seem to be like guarding this cave, and one of the humanoids steps forward. Halt! Just places up
Okay.
his hand. He's wearing these black robes. No passage
okay.
here. Turn back now.
Why can't we go down here?
Because this is our territory. This cave belongs to Tiamat. You are not welcome here. We guard these caverns for her. In her name. You best not anger her. Run along now.
We're trying to get to Tiamat. We want to like have an audience with her.
Have you been invited?
We know people. No, not.
We invited ourselves.
Yeah, what he said.
That is funny. And then some more of these cultists start to move in.
I'll walk up in front of them.
You invited yourselves? And the guard drakes stand forward as well in a defensive manner. Well, I'm afraid inviting yourselves does not classify as an invitation. There's no way you're going to get past us.
We invited ourselves so that we may introduce ourselves, so that she may invite us later in the future, should she desire our abilities at any point in time.
If she wished to invite you, we would have been notified. And if we have not been notified, then you are not welcome here. So, be gone with you. Let us not tell you again.
But how would she be able to invite us if she does not know of us?
She is omnipotent. If she does not know of you, you are not worthy of her knowledge. Now, we are under our orders to let no one pass without her sanction. And that is that.
What just happened?
We were denied entrance. So, fellas, we're at an impasse. The typical impasse that we face.
Do we try and push on through, or just scoot on out of here?
Well, let's go back to the skulls and ask.
One last question. How may we go about seeking an audience with the great? Are there any forms we have to sign, any great deeds we must accomplish?
You are simply not worthy, and you never will be.
How do we prove our worth?
I think he just answered that.
You never will be worthy. If you are worthy of her grateful presence, then she would contact you. What is your purpose here?
We told you we're trying to seek an audience with Tiamat.
And for which reason?
Because we have business, urgent business.
We seek her favor.
You're going to need to be a lot more specific now.
Well,
Clearly, we've overstayed our welcome, gentlemen. I mean, we could just go back up to that talking demon pillar.
Yeah, let's just do that, and let's let the guys have their little convention down here.
Yeah.
These people who would insult the great Tiamat, and I would turn around and just walk away, pretending to know her will.
The guard drakes walk forward in a very hostile manner as well, just sort of stand blocking the passage.
Okay, we're leaving.
Alright.
Yeah, I said all that as I was walking out the door.
That you guys do.
No, that's just my response is they start forming a wall blocking us, basically.
Alright.
We're gonna go back to the skulls and talk to them.
Alright, you head back up to the Pillar of Skulls. Well,
So what?
I
Kind
told
of
you not to go
sacrifice.
down there. Oh, you want to pay now? Or just
Well, what kind?
just one living creature will do.
Simon.
No, not Simon. I'll summon Carl,
Why, Carl?
my familiar, because he's a first level spell slot and Simon was a 9th. Okay. I'll summon Carl, my lovely little raven, and I'll look at him and be like, "Daddy loves you," and I'll shove it in the mouth of the talking.
Alright, he just starts biting on it. Ah! What the hell was that then? That tastes putrid!
Yeah, but it counts.
Ugh.
It-
Ugh. I'm only going to answer you one question for that. Ugh. The taste, I can't get it out of my mouth. Ah!
Wait,
Yeah, that's what happens when you eat things that has been in the presence of the Great Kraken.
Slash me.
It tastes like Faye. It's horrible. Well, go on then. I'll ask you a question. Next time, give me
Who
some
wants
hot
to-
sauce or something with that.
Who wants to ask the?
do we have any hot sauce? If we
Nah,
do,
I think
I'm
we
gonna
ran
do-
out.
We did. Do we have any?
Hold up. Don't ask any questions in its presence. I'm just trying to think of what we would want to ask this fucking thing.
Let's-
Are we trying to get the audience or find a way through that cave?
Let's
I think we're trying to find the safest way to get to Tiamat, right?
But we also remember hearing from what we had heard, Asher, you missed what the demon had told us, that on the big old map here where it says here there be maggots, there would be someone that if we pay passage to, they would lead us to Tiamat, I believe.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What
We just came here as a sightseeing thing.
I'll say in everyone's mind, so as not to read it out loud. Skull doesn't react to it. What's our actual goal? Isn't it the item that Tiamat has?
Yeah, the
So-
artifact.
Yeah, so wouldn't a better question be what would be the most the safest and most secure route to that item?
I guess so.
That way he both tells us where it is and how to get there.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Tiamat's lair is huge.
that's
Just
true.
looking at all these hexes, I'm pretty sure it's huge.
Truth. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Well, come on then. I ain't got all day. I got
Okay.
things to do, you know. Places to be.
Like,
All
I
right.
was gonna make a smart ass remark, but then I would have used up the question.
Yeah. Don't do it. Alright, Drain, ask away.
All right. I'm gonna pull out a few pieces of paper, like from one of those blank books that we never got to do anything with, and ask it, what is the for us to traverse to get to, and I forget what the item was, the item which we seek in the lair of the great Tiamat, this item being, and I'll let whoever it is that remembers what it is.
I don't think you guys
To
were
fill
told
in.
what the item was. You were just told that there are two very powerful artifacts in possession of one in possession of Tiamat and one in Zariel, but you don't actually know what the items are.
Ooh.
But I missed a bit of
Wait,
that
if, it
question.
knows if it's supposed to know everything, then I would say one of the items held by the great Tiamat that the Raven Queen so desires from us to give to her.
Wait, restate the question.
From
I missed
Us
it.
to
I
give
missed
to the
it.
Raven.
Say it again.
All right. What is the safest and most secure route for us to get to the item that our Mistress Raven Queen desires of us within the great Tiamat's lair?
Hold up now. Safest and most secure? That's like two questions in one, isn't it?
No, because
Which is
you
it
put
then?
both together. That
You
is
want the
best for us.
safest? You want the safest?
I will look at the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Safe.
Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
safest will do. Why not?
Well, I say so. You just teleport in. You got any more of them little spicy birds? I'm getting a bit hungry here.
All right. We need more Carls on the double.
I'm gonna pull out some sovereign glue and I'm gonna put it in the mouth of one of the ones next to him. It's like, now hold on, that was a little bit cheeky. That was kind of bullshit. You know we can't teleport.
The other skull is just like trying to open its mouth.
I mean, if you're just gonna lie to us, I don't see any reason to not do that to you.
Oh, hang on. You asked what the safest way would be, and that would be it. And make a
You knew we couldn't.
make an intimidation check.
Oh man, hopefully it's good.
Oh,
That's a 6.
Well,
But did we not say the safest rate for us to go in there?
oh, hang
I
on
believe
now,
that's
hang
what I
on.
said.
You didn't even give me a proper soul to eat there. That was all sorts of weird tasting. Now, well, I guess I should be a little bit helpful for you then.
A little bit. I mean, that's all we want. Like wave the little glue brush. And
What about one of them ones then? That one there with the white hair and the fancy armor there and that fancy hammer. Just one little white thing.
What's one little panic too?
Just a little taste test.
I take the hammer from the white and I like kind of guide a pinky into its mouth.
Alright. It just like lurches forward and takes a big bite out of it. For 28 points of piercing damage.
No!
That was the expiry date of that!
Years ago, my friend.
Bloody awful!
I think about 300 years ago.
Alright.
A deal.
Now, if you want to get there, you're not going to be very welcome heading down into them caverns. You want to go to the maggot pit. That's where you want to be going.
Oh. I mean, if we wanted to grind some XP, we could go to those caverns. Thank you. That actually is useful. Avoid the cavern.
Well,
Just curious, and I know you.
Fine now then.
I know you don't own anything, but what the hell is up with those guys down there? They seem kind of stupid.
Listen, if I had some way of telling the time, I'd be looking at it right now because I got places to be and things to do.
What? Place it.
Okay, fine.
I have a quick question, Mr. Skull of yours.
Oh, yes?
What is the airspeed velocity of a European swallow?
Well, I know that, but you'd have to pay me, of course.
Damn it.
Off your hand.
I'm good. I'm good.
I can regenerate a new one.
Well, you have a pleasant day then. It was lovely talking to you all.
You do, and then I have a universal salva, but I'm not going to use it. So just one of those demon skulls is just permanently glued.
Alright. Still trying to talk. Trying to open its mouth.
That's horrible.
I'm glad I finally got to use one of those 8 months later.
Because you bought it, and we were like, "What?"
Did the maggot place then?
Personally, I don't like the way they talk to us. I want to go back down there.
No, I
mean, I crack my knuckles, I shake the staff of power a little bit. I wouldn't be opposed.
But the thing is that there's gonna be a lot of people that speak to us like crap down here, so let's not take it to heart.
I don't know. I say we do it to every one of them.
I mean, it's just gonna get worse from down there. All I'm saying is that let's pick our battles very lightly down here because we don't want to end up like turning into one of those maggot lemur thingies.
No.
And I can't bring you back this time.
Guys want to vote on it really quick, or because so far I think it's 2 against the rest of you.
No, throw on a vote.
I'm torn because like I want to go through the mega pits, but I kind of want to see what's back down there.
We'll get in a fight, though.
Well, either way, I think we get into a fight. To be quite honest.
I don't know if we should be pissing off Tiamat's groupies yet.
Yeah, let's not do that because then we'll just have a whole party of people and we won't. It'll be harder to sleep if we need to.
No, that's fine.
How about
Yeah.
we plant evidence that they were the ones who stole the object, and let
How do we-
Tiamat have all the fun?
How do
I'm
we do
curious.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
That sounds fun.
Alright.
Which one? The fighting, the
By the
planting
way,
evidence,
if
or
any-
Let's go with the fight.
If any of us had fucking attuned to that orb of dragonkind, imagine how many dragons there are in a 40-mile radius we could have gone.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway, sorry. Let's let's.
I'm waiting to attune to that at a later period, because I really want to attune to that, but not now.
Okay, let's do this.
Yep.
Whatever it is we've decided. I only see the 3 votes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys are doing. Are you heading to the maggot pit or heading down back to fight the guys?
I guess.
Right now we got 3 on fight, and it sounds like 2 on maggot. So we're just waiting on Drian. Drian, you're the tiebreak, or the guy.
Maggot or fight?
Wait,
and
Cause
Cause.
didn't.
Oh, come on now. You want to fight the maggots in the maggot pit, or you want to
I
fight
think-
in the tunnel?
Rule number
Yep,
one.
there you go. Causes.
You never talk
Oh,
about
okay.
the maggot fight.
I was debating the fight. The fight, but I still think that we need those guys still on our side somewhat.
I missed a lot during the week. I thought we came down here to murder Tiamat, but now everyone's talking like we can be friends with Tiamat.
No, like, I don't think through the Pillar of Skulls is where we can meet her. We've heard from multiple sources that we need to go to the maggot pits. So now...
From Jebelim, who you'd met at the Pig and Poke, the proprietor, he told you for like a safe passage into Tiamat's lair, you could meet with Araka, and he'll show you like a secret entrance into Tiamat's lair through the infernal prisons.
We just have to. Oh, I saw into the infernal prisons. I feel like, but I feel like we don't know what we have to pay him, right?
Well, no, you guys called in a favor from Jebelim. Well, convinced Jebelim. Basically intimidated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all we have to do is just mention his name, and then we should be able to get in.
Oh, okay. Well, I think Vincent literally just wants to kill the guys who talk bad to us and then leave and then go to the maggot pits. That's what it sounds like.
No,
Eh,
no.
I was just trying to fight something.
You know what? Fighting sounds fun, but I'm going to change my vote to maggot. Let's get rolling.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's go to maggot.
Let's go to maggot.
Alright.
Nothing wrong with a bit of maggot.
Narcissus has to take a little pee. Narcissus has to take a little pee break.
Maybe we should just take a 5-minute bio break now, and then
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay.
see you guys.
All right.
soon.
Both in character and in real life.
You know, Ashar just walks backwards and pees at the same time, right? I mean, that's totally what. That's totally.
Wait, he can control it?
Well, he could. Then that point of immortality, he started returning a lot of things, functions to him. He didn't have.
I'm not sure how that works.
He can see both. It's even better if he can't control it and he just pisses at random times.
We're just walking and you just see a trail of piss with a skeleton army just walking through it.
That's the least of my worries. He's just peeing in randomly.
I invented a common magic item, the catheter and bag.
Oh,
Yeah, I have Tinker's Tools. I could probably help make you that.
Thanks.
Just shove a tube right in your pee hole there.
What? Don't
we
talk
don't
about that.
have plastic bags. So what? Jars?
No, the bag of holding.
Yeah, in the back.
I'm not holding it anymore.
No.
That's such a great
Just empty potion vials.
Alright, I'm gonna be back.
Yeah.
Before I piss myself from laughing.
I really just wanted to cast Cone of Cold down that hallway at like 20 people, but
Yeah, I'm just trying to get us a little leveled up because I remember Seb saying in the beginning of when we started this we were underleveled.
Actually, no. He said we were under leveled because we were level 17, and then he just said that week you leveled up to level 18 because of it. So that's what he meant. Because the campaign starts at level 18 and ends when I'm hoping 30. Yeah.
So
That's-
the way I see it, we could either go in, guns and or spells blazing, or I guess in Archer's case, guns blazing.
I think we should still be wary of our spells because we don't know when we'll get another 16-hour long rest.
Oh no, we just need an 8-hour long rest. It's just that
No,
we were
no,
so
we need-
close to the previous.
Yeah, no,
long
we need
rest
a
that-
we need. Huh?
I was saying, I was about to say, what I'm more curious about is the maggot lair.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
hills right here. I doubt we can go over, so we have to go from the side. Do we want to go to the side closest to the, I'm assuming, 2-mile long dragon? Or the side that's away from it?
Away from it.
yeah, that sounds good.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
I was
know
thinking
the
this way.
scale. Let's see.
Oh, if we go this
shit.
way, we make it there, right?
Yeah.
Well, are these hills the little black gray things?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks like we either go in guns are blazing, or we play dragon heist, where we heist from actual dragons.
Since you put it that way, that sounds more fun.
the stealth option.
Yeah, Giant like, no. Yeah, let's go with selfie.
Literal, like, what are you guys talking about? Literal dragon heist?
Yep.
Oh, win, skill, damage, treasure. It's all a great plan.
Yeah, we're playing 2 campaigns in one.
Oceans, dragon heist going on here.
Literally just stealing the actual dragons themselves.
Yes.
So I've got like 10% of plan.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say that the portable hole won't have a dragon egg in it when we leave, but
Yeah.
Who popped up the orb of dragonkind? Because that would.
I'm also not saying that there
I
will
was
be.
just, I
I
just
wouldn't-
popped up the handout for you guys.
Yeah, I wanted to save that for another time because I like to use it and I'm really good with using because I would have to make a charisma check and I'm good at those, so I wanted to
I
Yeah,
think
so-
this might be the time.
Yeah, let me know before you make the charisma save so I can have, or check or whatever, so I can have Simon inspire you to help out.
yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
two to it or no?
No, not
See?
yet.
Yeah, no one's getting to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you see,
wanted to
that's
use-
exactly what I thought when Adron got the thing from the sarcophagus. It turned out so good.
I know. I was trying to the whole time I was trying to attune to my guitar, but I never got a chance to.
Wait, didn't you attune to your
I was
guitar
trying
when
to-
we were resting in the bar?
You guys just had it's like a 16-hour rest, is what you said last session. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
you could have done anything in that time.
He's a busy man.
Well-
He doesn't have time. Don't judge him.
Yes, exactly. Like I give a performance. I give you guys a good performance. Now leave me alone.
Okay, so you guys are heading towards the maggot pit.
Yep.
Where are we? Okay, so another hour of travel goes by, and something. So as I've mentioned, you notice there is definitely some sort of strange anomalies going on here in Avernus, particularly south of the River Styx, near the lair of Tiamat, mainly from the elements of the fireballs changing to one aligned with the color of different dragons, whether it be acid, poison. You're even seeing streaks of icy snowballs flying through the sky that would truly be devastating on impact.
Merry Christmas.
Now everything, something very, very strange happens. All of a sudden, you just feel this shockwave come over you. Whoa! And every single magic item that you have blowing. Immediately, Ashai, you feel, and also not just you, Ashai, but also Arsene, something very, very strange in the arcane weave. Like you've just ran into an anti-magic field.
Ah,
Or it's
shit.
just
Let's
washing
get out of
you
here.
down. And when that's happened, there's some hills nearby. And 4 young red dragons wait in ambush. As you've walked
Oh, yeah.
into this area, they seem to have been very aware that this anti-magic field was going to happen at this particular time. They have bright, shiny red scales. They look a lot younger than the fully grown red dragon that you'd met earlier, but still, they have these fiery glow in each of their eye sockets and breaths of flame coming out of their nose and mouths. Now, they have also tried to surprise you guys. However, I'm not sure how stealthy they are.
Oh!
They're very
Ooh,
stealthy.
They are very stealthy, but luckily, Arsene's passive is 25.
30. No, 30. 30.
And Aldi, yours is 25. So both of you are not going to be surprised. However, everyone else is going to be. This is not a very nice situation to be in. So if your passive perception is 24, 23 or lower, you are surprised, unfortunately. They just jump out of hiding and rush towards you all with angry looks on their faces. Narcissus, you were surprised. Vincent was surprised.
Definitely.
Trian?
So in the magic field, my whites and Simon, they just kind of like blink out, right?
No.
Okay.
I think that they're let me have a look. They're considered creatures though. They're not spells.
Okay.
Let me have a look at the simulacrum though. Even then, I think once something's like animated or whatever, it's not a it's no longer a spell. It's an actual creature. Same with simulacrum, unless it specifically says it like disappears in an anti-magic. It doesn't. It's basically it lasts till dispelled. So
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he doesn't disappear. It says dispelled. Now, anti-magic field. That is actually a pretty good question. Pretty sure it shouldn't work. Let me just double check though. So I will give you guys a handout actually, just so everyone can see it. A creature or object summoned or created by magic. Oh yes. So Simon will disappear.
Well,
But the
Yeah,
lights
die
will
sometime.
not because they are animated undead.
Okay.
Alright, so Simon did blink out of existence. Alright, Elder, you're up. You see 4 young red dragons darting over from behind some nearby cover.
I immediately reward the party. And 30. Go here. Yeah, and I'll just be prepared for an attack. Guess I'll just. No, actually, I can shoot an arrow. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot them.
Is there a particular one you want to shoot?
Is there one that looks pretty? This one right here.
This one looks
That
like the descendant of the one that battered its purdy eyelids earlier.
Ooh. Oh, okay, that's the one.
It's got lipstick on Elder and some eyeliner.
oh shoot.
Whoa! I gotta back up here. Maybe that's not what I want to hit first.
I don't know. I don't want to push that one.
That one. All right.
Elder yells out, keep that one alive!
That one's mine. That one's mine.
I think Alder really does want to pierce that one.
Oh.
You know, I'm gonna go there, and I'm actually gonna. Yeah, you know, I'm not. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna shoot them. I'll shoot this one.
And that hits for 10 piercing. And that hits for 12. The dragon is 6 from Colossus Lair. Slightly from that.
That's scary, but okay.
Ash, you were surprised. Alright, the dragons, they leap forward, very, very furious. And the first one, it just hovers above you all, flapping its wings. Now, do you guys get fire immunity?
Yeah.
No, just resistance.
Yeah, resistance. If we can get fire immunity? That's a thing?
Oh, no. Well, some abilities would give you fire immunity. Alright, this one lets loose its fire breath. It's a blanket of fire that goes 30 feet out. Hit everyone with it. Everyone make a dex save. Oh, I should make it so it rolls the damage automatically.
Though I think Daemon is immune to it, isn't
Yeah, he just bathes in it in the fire. He's like rubbing his under his arms like he's having a
More.
shower.
More.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, just go under there.
Alright, all the whites make their dex saves. Where are they at? Alright. Narcissus, you take 14 fire damage. Drian, you take 28 fire damage. Ashire, you take 14 fire damage. Arsene, you take 28 fire damage. And the whites, one of them takes 28 and the other one takes 56 as he takes the full flat.
it? It was temporary hit.
Sorry, I adjusted that guy already. I forgot to do that, so I'm just gonna give him 20.
Okay.
There we go. I did it.
The end of it just sort of skirts around you, Vincent, and obviously Daemon. Daemon is unaffected. He seems to just bathe in the fire. And the dragon, it pulls up a bit and provokes from Daemon, and it maintains a height of 20 feet in the air. Daemon's going to swing at it with his glaive attack, and he stabs the dragon. For 4 slashing damage, the dragon has to make a con save, as this vicious wound starts leaking from the dragon. But it just still managed to resist from the vicious infernal wound. Arsene, you're up.
Okay, so I have no magic right now, right?
At the moment, yes. Anti-magic field. Oh yes, I just realized your bow as well. It was a -3 on both of those attacks. All your magic items are deactivated too. So add the
Nice.
extra 6
Okay.
points on.
Alright, well, one of the dragons needs to die.
Alright, you pull out the gun, and I'm not sure which one you're firing at, but regardless, it is going to miss. The bullet flies past it.
I will I will inspire MC Hammer to show us why we can't touch this.
Alrighty. Is that EOT?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna say, wait, what? Do they have a default order? I forgot.
I figured they'd be surprised. But
yeah,
the default order is, is to protect me.
Okay. Alright, oh, actually, I just realized Dane wouldn't be able to get his reaction too, but anyway, he did. Another dragon swoops down, and he is going to do the exact same thing with his breath. A 30 foot of fire. It's not hit Vincent, but it's gonna hit everyone else. That's another round of dex saves.
Okay.
Alright, 14 points of fire damage for you, Ashaya. Drian, you're hit for 28 points. Narcissus, you're hit for 14 points. Oh, both whites are completely incinerated.
No.
Wait, the one white would it have mattered if that one white had inspiration or not?
No.
Because he never had inspiration.
There's 2 more breaths coming. They're
Yeah,
dead.
Oh, actually, I mean, he could have used it, yeah. I'll roll him a D. Yeah, but I mean, he's probably not gonna. He's not gonna survive the next round of breaths anyway. Let's be honest.
In the end, they really did touch this.
Alright, Arsene, they truly did. You take 14 fire damage, and Eldor.
Roll. Okay.
Oh, you took. Do you take the damage from earlier as well?
No, I didn't roll. Sorry, I thought it was
Hit,
I got to roll twice.
yeah,
Then.
everyone except for Vincent.
Okay, so that's one roll.
Yep. Alright, you
And
take
second.
for both breaths. You take 28 points of damage, and the dragon begins to skirt around even very quickly, and they maintain a height of about 20 feet. Another one. They sort of just fly in, do like a flyby attack, and unleash their breath weapons. He's not going to come around here, and he's going to do it to hit everyone, including you, Vincent. Another round of dex saves.
I'm not regretting the fire resistance now. Oh,
Wait.
damn.
Because you
Wait,
take
we have to make
16
another-
fire damage. Vincent, you take 16 fire damage, or you can just use your reaction to block it all if you want.
No, the 16's fine.
Do we have to save or no?
Yep. Every
Okay,
breath
hold
weapon
on.
you need to make a dex save.
Oh,
Narcissus,
yeah,
you just make a save, and you take 16 fire damage. Drian, you also take 16 fire damage when you make a save. Shia, you fail and take 32. And Arsene, you make the save and take 16 fire damage. And Damon's just loving it. Okay, the final dragon. It flies to here, and it's going to edge forward. This one's going to perch onto the ground and unleash its fire breath, hitting
Oh god.
everyone except for Vincent, who's in just a lucky position. Before them, they had all perfectly executed this ambush. They knew when to strike and where to strike. Ashire, you were hit for 27 points of fire damage.
Oh, the frail old man.
Cos, you were hit for 13. Narcissus, you were hit for 13. Drian, you were hit for 27. And Arsene, you were hit for 13 damage. Alright. Round, all of them are up in the air except for the last one that just went. And Narcissus, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna move back 30. Did I notice anything about my armor coming back, or
No, you're not sure how far this anti-magic field extends, but you're still under the influence of it.
alright? I'm gonna start taking some shots at that one. This one will be with advantage.
Which one?
The one right in front of
Okay.
Alder and Damon. And I'll actually use the, I don't know if I should use PO8 with Spartan rounds. Screw it, I'll use the PO8 with Spartan rounds. if I still have it. I have it marked in my inventory here.
Yeah, you should have. I can double check. Have a look. You have 25 bullets. Is that what you got?
Yep.
Alrighty, so they're double damage.
Alright, I'm gonna. And this first one will be with advantage.
And that hits for 34 piercing
And-
damage.
And it's a critical accuracy.
Oh, it is. Roll me another 2d6. No, 1d6 and I'll double it.
Alright, well, it's the same roll.
There we
Wow,
go.
that just worked
Alright.
out
Another
perfectly.
8 points of damage, and bullet tears through the dragon's scales. You hit it in its soft underbelly.
Same thing again, with advantage. Oh, wait! Can I go ahead and double that? Because of my mortal shot?
Yeah. So it doubles the damage dice, was it?
Yep, so I would roll, what, another d8, or...
Post the ability for me. Is it an extra damage dice or is it double? Or it increases the crit mod, right?
changes the multiplier from times 2 to times 3.
Yeah, an extra d6, and then that gets doubled because of the Spartan rounds. All right, another 10 points of damage. It's pretty sure on that dragon.
Same shot again with advantage.
And it's another crit. You really ripped through it with those Spartan rounds. Lucky you're saving them. That is 66 points of damage. You leave the dragon mortally wounded. It's bleeding all over the place.
Shit.
Nice to having trouble standing.
Another shot with advantage.
And I don't have the ammo tracking on, so you'll need to just manually keep track of it. And that's another crit. Oh, that's actually a natural 20 crit too. Alright, that is 60 points of damage. You hit it in the head, and it just lurches its head back and slumps over onto the ground dead.
Alright, fuck it, I'll action surge and take 3 more shots at this dragon up here. This one again with advantage.
The dragons are hissing and looking quite shocked. They did not expect that. And that is a crit as well for 64 points of damage.
Same thing again with advantage.
Is that 5 crits in a row?
Yes.
It does have a very high crit chance.
That's still awesome.
Still, yes, that
And
is
it's 21 because
still
of elven
hits.
accuracy.
21 piercing damage. Alright, you leave that dragon pretty injured.
It's
40,
42
yeah,
because of
42.
the Spartan round.
Yeah, these armor piercing rounds, they treat the dragon's scales like they're nothing. It just shreds them.
And one last one with advantage.
Oh my god.
Alright, that is, you just headshot that dragon and it just spirals down, hits the ground. Dead.
Just wow.
Now this is just like sharp shooting, quick shooting.
The damn German pistol. Who knew?
999!
Alright, Vincent.
Alright, because we're in this anti-magic field, my +2 plate is his regular plate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And one more question. My Rod of Lordly Might was in its axe form. Is it still in the axe form, or is it back to the rod?
It'll revert back to a regular rod.
Okay. Just curious about that. I'll move. And I'm assuming it's in the air, so I can't reach it.
Yes.
I want to ready action. The moment it gets close enough for me to reach, I want to rip it out of the sky into a grapple.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Green.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Oh no, wait, that guy's gone, so 1, 3, 4 here. And I'm gonna shoot this one over here. That's with this.
And the crits are real. 22 points of piercing damage via the M93R and put a small wound on the dragon. Alda.
Are any of them even on the ground, or they're still up there?
The two that are left are flying 20 feet up. They are being cautious to stay out of melee range if possible.
Oh, you said
That's not gonna help them much.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot from here.
They weren't expecting you guys to pack so much firepower at range distance.
Hey, the magic field, fuck you! Oh god, what is
Modern
that?
technology.
You brought an anti-magic field, I brought an anti-material pistol.
Alrighty, that hits. As you pull back the bow, it doesn't have that same lightness to it. But the arrow still sticks into the dragon, and they don't seem to have like resistance. And that is going to miss, being only a 16. It just ricochets off the dragon's tough scales.
Asher was like about ready to take a dodge action. He saw the guns come out, and like he gets the 1,000-yard stare. And all of a sudden, he pulls out a cigar, a poncho, and a top hat.
Oh god.
He's back! He's back!
The shotgun goes up. He loads a double damage slug into it and walks 25 feet towards the dragon. Says, "Well, you get busy dodging, or you get busy killing." And I try and shoot him. Oh god, it's in here somewhere. Jesus.
Please let it crit. Oh god.
There are so many weapons in here. What was the shotgun called?
Which one did you have? Is it a PA3?
Yes. Okay, so you're gonna shoot him with a PA3 with a double damage slug. I'll click that down to 8.
Please.
And
Let crit.
What was it, Debbie?
Oh my god! Blown in half!
That
oh
is-
god, this fucking Dick Cheney up in here just.
Right, you fire the slug bullet, and it just opens the dragon up. It's just sort of rain down all over you and spray down, and the dragon is just struggling to stay aloft.
Oh man! One of his scales comes down with an internal fire on it. I light a cigar on it.
Its gallbladder explodes into fire and it lights a cigar, and the dragon is left, struggling. It doesn't know what hit it.
Literally.
All right. This dragon is absolutely furious at this stage, and it does not get its breath weapon back. It darts down for Vincent, hoping to at least try and get one kill, and then in a very cautious manner stay away from everyone else. And it does get down to your reach. You've got your ready to grapple there, Vincent.
Yep.
All right, so you try to grab it, and you grab onto its arm. It tries to pull its arm back, and you just pull it down closer to you. As it comes in close, it's just going to then, I'm sure, try and grab you with its claws. And it digs in very hard.
Oh, yeah, it does.
For a
Chris
total
left and right.
of 36 slashing damage. And just when you think it's all over, it lurches in and tries to bite you on the neck. A bit of fire comes out of its mouth as it does. For 12 piercing and 3 fire, 15 points of damage. The dragon's now on the ground, just 5 feet above the ground, but it's still in melee range. Trying to struggle to hover and get away. And it ends its turn there. Arsene.
Alright,
Quick, kill this bigot up here before he snaps at me with his jaws up yonder.
okay. Wait. Hold on, let me get my character sheet up. As soon as my character sheet loads. Alright, so I'm gonna use another bullet and try to shoot the one that Asher shot.
And Alright, as Ashai is just like reeling it down by the intestines. Away. And he's like, it's like he's flying a kite at the moment. It's just like hovering around wildly.
Oh, fucking brutal.
Arsene lines it up and just puts it out of his misery. Like,
Yes! I got a kill! Alright. Narcissus, destroy the other one, and I'm giving you inspiration.
the dragon just falls down onto the ground and just like falls on top of a pile of its own innards. And inspiration.
Oh, God.
This is what you get for giving D&D
You don't put guns in D&D.
That genie's never going back in the bottle.
Off keyboard.
Well, it's good
Yeah.
that you guys managed to find a very good use for them afterwards.
Yeah.
In that area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no, I
just
love
trying to be
using
careful not to run out of bullets.
Yep.
And is that EOT?
Oh yeah. Yep. EOT.
You would have expected Daemon to perhaps disappear as well, Drian, but he's very much still here. And he is going to rush over to the Red Dragon. And he's going to try and stab it with his glaive and then whip his beard around. But he doesn't manage to hit the dragon. There's only one left, and it's grappled over here. Narcissus.
Following in the steps of Asher, I'll put on a cowboy hat that I found. I'll like do a twirl and like reload it with the 08. And then I'll pretend to fan the hammer even though it's the 08. Alright, let's put these down for good.
See, Narcissus just like he's chewing gum and just like opens a chamber and spits the bullets into it.
Manual reload.
And then this first shot will be with advantage.
And of course it's a crit.
Alright, what do we expect now?
Alright, another 60
it's
points
like-
of damage.
No.
He's a partner
Same.
rounds, we're still right.
Yeah, and same thing. This next one with advantage. I just keep getting grit because I keep critting too.
Yes, those guns are excellent for a gunslinger. And that is a nat 20 as well. Wow. 64 points of damage, you're just shredding the dragons.
Same thing. Last one with advantage like usual.
Come on, give us another 20.
And it is
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, it is.
you hit the dragon and it just falls straight to the ground, dead. That's where they're
Then I'll
ambushed.
swirl it. Then I'll.
I'm gonna
Can I
start
just
searching
do
the
an
dragon.
investigation check? Because the dragons might have some like hoard of treasure.
Alright, so you guys can spend a little bit of time to inspect the hills where they were hiding behind if you wish.
Yeah. Yes.
Would this time be long enough for a short rest?
Yes.
I'm also gonna take a good look at the dragons, see if they have anything on them around, and probably try to skin a bit of them.
You guys get 4k XP each. And if you want
Oh,
to try
wow.
and if you want to try and like skin them, that's going to take time to get their scales.
Never mind.
It takes a considerable amount of time. You search them though. I mean, they don't carry anything, and usually dragons will they will not carry treasure on them. They'll usually have it in their lair.
Yeah, I was trying to inspect the area, not them, because I figured that they didn't because they didn't like have a. I was like trying to find the area because they were like
Right.
lurking around. So,
Okay, let's have a look here. I just need to check one thing. Need to check them with the macro.
okay.
Okay. So you guys do find some treasure around near the hills. You don't need to like search very hard to find that these dragons have hoarded a small amount of wealth from possibly some other unsuspected victims. So let me have a look. I'm just gonna see if this is gonna work. Okay. Ignore that. Let me just check one thing here. Bear with me for a second, guys.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Oh, that was great.
I'm gonna roll on some treasure tables, obviously, but
Ooh.
let me add the right one because that one doesn't seem to work properly.
Ah, damn it, cat.
First dragon cats.
Yeah, this thing won't leave me alone. Come here. Why it? No, no.
I love you.
I'm sorry, little Nova. I didn't mean it.
Cat's like, you fucking asshole.
Probably by the look it's giving me.
Why is there not? Okay, let me have a look here. I just gotta fix this macro so it rolls properly. Okay. 2 seconds, guys. You did find a substantial amount of treasure. Okay, if
I like to hear that.
Oh god, you're becoming more like your father every day.
Alright, I'll have to fix these tables so they
Right?
make sure they can. Alright.
Right?
Yeah, I've got it working. Okay, so There is a big bag with 3,000 GP in it. There is a longsword and a short sword with leonine pommels. And 2 golden figurines shaped like lions.
Ooh, that could be promising.
What were the 2? Well, you said that they have what handles on them?
Leonine, like the pommels are shaped like lions' heads.
Oh, okay.
So they're definitely magical.
How much are they?
You're not sure.
Okay, can I try to do Arcana check on the 2 golden lion figurines?
It's you need to identify them. But they're definitely magical trinkets as well. They're more than just regular baubles. And so so they had basically like stuffed behind this small hill a dead lion, and they'd like hidden inside the carcass these gold pieces, small figurines, and the weapons. And as you mess around, searching around more inside their innards, you even pull out a small trinket, a simple terracotta cap. It's not shaped like a lion, just like a normal domestic household cap, but it is completely bejeweled, and it has 2,750 GP worth of small gems in total.
Oh my god. We have our ticket for if we need to go on the river Styx for a ride.
Would we be able to identify both of those items during that short rest?
It's still going to be an hour to identify items.
Oh, okay.
Question, Seb. So with a short rest, can you attune or unattune from magic items or not?
Yes, it takes a short rest to unattune and a short rest to attune, so you can't unattune and attune on the same rest.
That's fine. I just wanted to unattune from the magical teleportation helm, since
you'll need an hour to do that.
I know. Wait. I thought a short rest I can unattune.
You can get the benefits of a short rest in 5 minutes for like, but attuning is still going to be an hour. You need to.
No, I don't want to attune to. I'm not trying to attune.
And attuning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll need to.
Are we gonna?
You'll need to find a relatively safe place to do that, and try and pace yourself with attuning to magic items and whatnot. Definitely out on this overland map is not a safe. A good idea. Well, I mean, it could be. It could be dangerous. It's random. I roll on a table, so you could be uninterrupted for the hour. It depends.
Yeah. So how long have we been traveling for?
It has been 10 hours so far.
What?
You can check on the top right hand corner.
Ah, I see it. Thank you.
Wow, we don't get tired easily.
If you guys want to move quicker, there are like other paces that you can take. You guys can go on at regular pace, but you can go at a fast pace. Now, if you do that, there's a chance that you'll go twice as quick. You'll be able to move 2 hexes in an hour, but everyone suffers a -5 to their passive perception. Now, and you're unable to stealth. Now, if you want to go slower, you can and risk not moving. However, you will be able to stealth if you move at a slow pace, and then you might be able to like sneak by encounters or something.
With being slower.
Let me see if there's a handout for travel pace.
I don't want to go slower.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay with double speed, just because
Double time.
Yeah, double time.
And our scene knows like a 27 passive perception.
Exactly.
I'll give you guys a handout for travel pace. I think it's in the PHP. It's just for reference or whatever.
Yeah.
My perception would be 25 if
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 25.
I got my vision very. It took a very long time to build.
For some reason, it doesn't want to do that properly. So anyway, that's the gist of it. A fast pace, a slow pace, or regular pace.
Let's move fast.
Also,
Yeah.
you guys still need to eat, and all of your regular like rations and that. All your food is like withered. You guys have eaten that
Human.
strange fiery food.
Would we have enough time to harvest a little bit of dragon meat?
Yes, you could harvest dragon meat. Someone can make a survival check. Whoever's good at
I
survival.
will. I will
Probably the
assist
ranger.
whoever's doing it.
Yeah, I was like, that would be the best for that.
I'm
Let me-
giving you a roll a
Well-
d12.
So
Yeah.
you guys like have noticed? Easily as you're traveling, like there are these like quivering red, sort of leafy, tentacly sort of sprouts all over the ground, and it's fire fungus. It's the same sort of weird stuff that you ate in ribcage, and as weird as
Oh.
it is, it's highly nutritious. So Elder picks some for that, and you guys are fine for eating. Fine for food.
Okay,
He actually
let's-
finds a lot,
Sure.
Okay.
and it doesn't slow down your pace at all.
Also, guys, I can
Awesome.
create a magical extra-dimensional mansion if if we need to sleep. Just throw that out there.
TV cribs, where you at?
But let's keep playing on south.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're making really good time actually.
All right, so you can go fast pace if you want. If you guys want to get
Just run.
quicker.
Yeah,
So,
I'll have my whites
passive
carry me.
My passive perception is now 25.
Okay, so it's 4 miles an hour at a fast pace and 3 miles an hour. So basically, every 3 hours you get a bonus hour. I'm just going to leave it down to a chance, maybe like a 50% chance that you'll get more pace. All right, and you're heading still towards the maggot pits at a fast pace.
Yep.
So if it's a 1 or a 2, it's just 1 hex. If it's a 3 or a 4, you guys are getting 2 hexes on a d4. All right, you guys go 2 hexes. And,
Nice.
Let me. Oh, I just realized I think I scaled these to 2 miles, so you should actually move maybe a little bit quicker. So I'm going to give you guys an extra hex as well. Overland, you
Are we
go
ready?
a bit quicker than you do on the river Styx. All right, so let's roll for another random encounter. See what happens during this hour.
No
Where are we
fireball,
trying
no
to
fireball,
get
no
to?
fireball.
I thought we were trying to get to the maggot place.
You are.
We are.
It's
Oh, we're going around. Got it's like a mountain.
Well, it's at the base of these mountains over here, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Well, if I had to pick the kind of fireball, I think a fireball would be a lot better than like an ice ball or a poison ball or a force ball.
I agree.
Or an ice ball.
That's true.
All right, so as you guys come closer to the mountains here, you start to see the maggot pit, but that's not all you see. Looming beyond the maggot pit itself is a massive basalt temple that seems to be perching out from the caldera of a volcano. It's Tiamat's temple. You guys only just see the very
Oh,
top of
shit.
it poking up, though. You can click on it to enlarge it. Pretty cool piece of artwork, that one, I think.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing.
Very eerie.
So you're seeing now in the distance, in the horizon, this lake, basically. A writhing lake, about 1,000 foot in diameter. But
Wow.
before you get there, there's something else that you come upon. Canyon
Oh boy.
with a dragon's
More fighting.
graveyard.
Ooh.
You see thousands upon thousands of dragon bones all piled up down in this canyon.
Oh, God, I'm gonna have to figure out a use for all these exotic bones.
So it looks like this is a place of how traders die. You can have an option of searching around in there if you want.
Sure.
Yes, definitely. I would love to rifle through there.
Yes. Who knows what treasure might be down there?
Alright, you guys climb down into the canyon and start searching around all of the bones. Everyone can make me an investigation check.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So, Ashar, do we also get the inspiring leadership?
Well, if we're going for an hour, if I talk 20 minutes, I can inspire 12 guys. So if that's up to Seb.
Yeah,
Just
you can
rambling
inspire-
after a judder.
Multiple groups.
You can inspire people as your.
Yes, must be inspired.
Alright.
Alright, you guys search around, and a lot of it is just bones and worthless trinkets. You do find some corpses of some unsuspecting adventurers as well that seem to have perished down here. Their armor is torn, and you see they have died some horrible death. You can make medicine checks to try and discern how they died if you wish. There's 2 of them, a dwarf and a human.
Quick question.
yeah.
We're out of the anti-magic field, right?
Oh yes, that only that
Oh.
actually dispersed after about 100 feet. That was just and it seemed to sort of just like it didn't seem like you just walked